G'day everyone, it's been a few weeks since our last video update. We had some pretty wet weather for a little while. Naturally we had lots of windows removed from the bus at the time and lots of tarps helping us keep the rain out of the bus. Here's a quick overview of our recent progress. Originally we'd hoped that the top windows would give us enough fresh air, but most of the heat that enters the bus is coming in through the large fixed bus windows. So we've decided to replace 3 windows on each side with sliding windows. This was the first one. This was a large custom-made slider for the bedroom, and it was an exact fit for the opening. We're replacing the other 5 window panes with 3mm aluminium composite panel and then a smaller RV sliding window. The panels are gloss black to appear like tinted windows and to give the appearance of continuity down the full length of the bus. We want the bus to still look like a bus from the outside. To install the new sliding windows, we remove the existing glass, prepare the bus frame and install the composite panel with Sikaflex. We're then using a jigsaw to cut out the hole and are simply gluing the new sliding windows directly into place. We're also applying an automotive vinyl in gloss black to some of the fixed windows to either block out the entire window or part of the window below a certain point. We've also been busy working on the wall framing and insulation in the bus. Using 70 by 35mm structural pine, we've added strength to the new composite panels from behind and also framed around the new window spaces. We treated the bus frame for rust, primed and painted it, and have then added a layer of 50mm polystyrene into the wall and window frames to improve the insulation. We're planning to install an additional layer of foil insulation before lining the internal walls with 3mm plywood sheeting. Our ceiling plans have changed quite a few times. We did start to remove the sheet metal sections above where the bag racks used to be, but the task was revoltingly difficult and the job was deemed too much effort for minimal gain. We plan to have solar panels covering most of the roof, and the existing insulation in the bus ceiling does a reasonable job. We're going to put a sub-ceiling over some of these sheet metal sections so we can install downlights and have a little layer of additional insulation. We've now installed some proper coach seats in the bus. These seats are straight out of an old Greyhound coach. They can recline, have full lap sash seat belts and are super comfortable. It took a couple of days, but I managed to configure these seats to fit our existing Unistrut seat mounts, with new bolts also mounted through the underfloor chassis rails. We've been meaning to share our floor plan with you for quite a while now. It's pretty much a standard bus conversion layout. Beyond the entry, the driver's area and the passenger seats, we have the living area. On one side we're planning to have a couch with toy storage underneath. The cushions will actually be removable during the day to create a play space for the boys. On the other side we're planning to have a breakfast bar / window workbench space to be used for all manner of purposes. The kitchen will have benches on both sides with a full-size gas stove and oven and a household fridge. There'll also be a pantry area. Beyond the kitchen, a hallway leads past the boys' bunk beds on the right and the bathroom area on the left. We're planning to build our very own composting toilet in the bathroom, and we'll have a shower area as well. At the rear of the bus, the main bedroom will have a queen-size bed positioned widthways across the bus with some storage underneath. We're also planning to have a computer desk, either sit down, stand up or something that folds down to be used while sitting on the bed. We haven't quite sorted out the plans for that one yet. Now, call me crazy, but in my mind, it is possible and feasible that we will have the bus to a livable stage by the end of March 2018. That's less than 100 days away. It's an ambitious timeline, but we are keen to sell the house and get rid of the mortgage as soon as possible in the new year. The aim is to have the internal fit out completed by the end of March, so that we can either live in caravan parks or showgrounds in the Brisbane area whilst we complete any outstanding technical work like the composting toilet, solar power, electricals and so on. This will also allow us time to save some money for life on the road. Sam will continue to work full time during this period, and I will continue in my role as the stay-at-home parent whilst completing any work on the bus. Aubrey starts kindy in the new year and Ellery starts grade 1, and we're keen for both to experience some of this time before we leap into homeschooling on the road. That's the update. Thanks for following along. If you liked this video, please give it the thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel. See you later.